Hi everyone, I am here with your messages for the third week of July, which is 15th through to the 21st of July. And I have worked this week with the Angels of Abundance. So let's see what's their message for us for the beginning of the week. Dreams of Abundance. I'll read it out to you. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So, one of the best ways for divinity and your angels and your spirit guides to connect with you if they want to give you messages is through your dreams, because at that time our conscious logical mind is asleep, okay, and that's when they can connect with us in our dreams. And so whatever divine ideas or inspiration that they wanna give us, which can help us on our path, they embed all that in our subconscious mind in our dreams. Now sometimes we may remember those dreams and sometimes we may not. If you remember those dreams, then please make a note of them and start journaling your dreams, so that especially if you are looking for guidance, especially if you are not sure which way to go or what to do ahead, this is a good idea. Ask them to give you messages in your dreams or give you guidance in your dreams, and then if you remember them, fine, make a note of it. If you don't remember it, that's fine too. It's all been embedded in your subconscious mind. Whether you remember it or not, it will present itself when the time is right. So you don't have to worry about it. If you remember it, please journal it, make a note, and over time, if you study your journal entries, you will realize that it probably forms a pattern or it comes together. So yeah, beginning of the week is about dreams of abundance. So you may ask the angels of abundance or your guides to give you ideas in your dream time. All right, now for the middle of the week, face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Okay, so a lot of times what we do is facing fear can feel very fearful in by itself. It can really be like the thought of it can be really traumatizing. But actually, fear is just that part of you which is not aware. So it's like an unknown, it doesn't know better, so it's afraid. So become aware of it, become aware of your fear, become aware of it, throw light on it. That's what they say, throw light of awareness, let it be seen. When it's seen, then it realizes there's nothing to actually be afraid of. So don't be in denial, or don't suppress those fears, or don't be like, no, I'm fine. No, you're just brushing it all under the carpet. It's still there. So you have to face your fears. This talks about financial fears, but I would say face all your fears when the time is right, one at a time or as your pace may allow you to, but they have to be faced. You have to face everything head on. No running away, no hiding, no matter how painful. You have to face everything. That is how you overpower it, that is how you transcend it, and that is the goal, to transcend your ego and your fears and your other elements of the ego. So face your financial fears. What is it that you're actually afraid about? Is it about, will I ever be provided for? Will I have enough? How do I save? Whatever it is, just make a note of it, face it, that these are my fears, and then you can surrender these fears to whichever God you believe in, to whichever higher consciousness, basically. I would say you want to surrender it all to any deity, that's up to you. Just surrender it all, but before doing that, you have to face it. You have to face your fears. So please do that. Then before I move on to the end of the week, because when you face your fears, it's like a block. Our fears are our blocks to abundance, to prosperity. So you've kind of elevated or lifted that block away, so you make room for more abundance. Okay. All right. For the end of the week, employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So, this is a very straightforward message that if you've been wanting a change, then that is happening. But this now flows well from the middle of the week of facing your fears, because even when there is a good change, because of fears we're not able to embrace it. So you'll have to face your fears, let them go, release them, so that you can welcome the new, which is in your highest interest. So what I'm getting is either there'll be a job change, you might change just from one job to another, or you might totally completely change your field. Yeah, those are general messages if they relate to you. If you're looking for another job, I'm getting that someone has just is just contemplating taking up a new job, and the angels are saying that that is right for you, and you know who you are. And it can also mean that you are moving from a steady job to really starting out or branching out on your own. Yeah, that'll be amazing, but it's good to keep a steady job and start branching out gradually till you are well settled, and what you're passionate about and what you branched out into takes off, and then you can quit your job. That's always an advice that the angels of abundance offer. So that, because as human beings we're very scared of financial instability and insecurity, like we need that that assurance that every month we are going to be taken care of. That's how we operate, right? So knowing that, they say that it's a transition is always better, but if you just surrender to the process, it will be done so smoothly that you won't feel a thing. So don't resist changes, embrace them, but before that, face your fears and remove them, because they are the obstacles to your life changing for the better. So do yourself a favor and let those fears go. All right, so those were your messages from the angels of abundance for your abundance for this week. Have a good one. I'll see you next week.